Classic Physique has 62 qualified athletes this year. It's true that on the list we can still find guys like Chirs Bumstead, who retired, or Wesley Vissers, who will not attend the show. They are technically qualified, but still there are way too many. I mean, no disrespect to anyone, I know they all work hard, but there should be a triage. For 2026 they changed the rules, so let's wait and see. Of course, I'm not gonna do a complete 50+ ranking in this video. Honestly, I don't even know 2/3 of these guys. Again, no disrespect, I just prefer open bodybuilding. But of course, I watch Classic and enjoy it for what it is. And I'm curious myself who's gonna be Chirs Bumstead's heir to the throne. So today I prepared for you my top 10 Classic Physique 2025 Olympia predictions. But before we get to 10th place and make our way up, I wanna discuss the top 4. In my opinion, one of these 4 guys will be your next Classic Physique champion. Terrance Ruffin, Logan Franklin, Mike Sommerfeld, or Ramon Dino. Now, bodybuilding in general is hard to judge, even open where mass, conditioning, proportions, and symmetry are the norm and usually the biggest and driest athlete wins. But you see all this controversy when aesthetics come into play. For Classic Physique, things are even more confusing, where truth be told, judges do whatever they want. Like in 2019 when Chirs Bumstead won his first title. If Classic Physique was judged like open, George Peterson, may God rest his soul, clearly should have beaten CBum. Fast forward to the 2025 Arnold Classic and Mike Sommerfeld defeated Logan Franklin, dominating from a bodybuilding point of view, but in no way looking more classic than Logan. Mike Sommerfeld versus Logan Franklin is the battle to watch to establish the new direction of this division. But before we dive deeper into that, let me give you the rest of the top 10. In 10th place, I'm gonna have Horse MD, who switched back to Classic after not the most convincing open division adventure. He's one of those athletes who seems to be stuck in between two divisions, too massive for Classic, but not complete enough for open. I'm very curious to see his journey from now on. I believe many people won't even have him in their top 10, but for now I'm predicting Horse Marcello in 10th place at the 2025 Mr. Olympia Classic. In 9th place, I'm gonna have Justin Badurina. This guy looks awesome. This is what Classic Physique is all about for me. First thing you notice is the aesthetics and the dry conditioning, because when mass and fullness take second place, you get this. That's why guys from the 80s and 90s looked drier, they were less full. You heard it from Supersetman. Back to Justin. Of course, he could climb even higher given his qualities, but for now, I'm having him in 9th place at the 2025 Olympia Classic. In 8th place, I'm gonna have Niall Darwin, the winner of the 2025 Tampa Pro. All these guys are screaming classic. The frame, the midsections, the beautiful lines. Any one of these guys could be the next Chirs Bumstead if they hit the right balance between fullness and dryness, plus impeccable presentation. Niall has some of the best legs in the Classic Physique circuit today, and his upper body just flows perfectly. For now, I'm having Niall in 8th place at the 2025 Olympia Classic. In 7th place, I'm gonna have Matt Grego, the winner of the 2025 Detroit Pro. Matt has an aesthetic physique, but at the same time, he has the frame and the density that could allow him to switch to open in the future. Anyway, Matt could place higher than this. Classic Physique is much harder to predict. I feel like it's almost like gambling. There are so many good guys with different physiques who could pull it off this year. For now, I'm having Matt in 7th place at the 2025 Olympia Classic. In 6th place, I'm gonna have Michael Daboul, the winner of the 2025 Dubai Pro. Michael is one of the more massive classic athletes who looks complete from a bodybuilding standpoint. Just like anybody else on this list, he could place much higher or much lower. This is really hard to predict. Classic Physique is much different from open in this sense. I like Michael a lot, but for now I'm having him in 6th place in my 2025 Olympia Classic predictions. In 5th place, I'm gonna have Josema Muonz, a fan favorite and likely the one who could break into the top 4 I mentioned earlier. His conditioning might be second to none, and in my opinion, he's got the best back in the entire division right now. I know there are other favorites out there, but for me, top to bottom, He's got the best back in Classic today. I could see Josema switching to Open in the future as well. I really like his physique. For now, he's in 5th place in my prediction, but hopefully he can climb higher. Now back to the top 4, Terrance, Logan, Mike and Ramon. If this was bodybuilding, Mike Sommerfeld would be the favorite. And he probably is the favorite to win this year's Olympia. He finished 2nd to CBum last year and also won the Arnold Classic, so definitely the favorite on paper. But then there's Ramon Dino, the guy who gave Chirs Bumstead the best battles in 2022 and 2023, and who's back for redemption. It feels like it's his destiny to win the Olympia. Terrance was here before all these guys, the first one who broke the CBum vs Brian Hensley domination. He's arguably the best poser and seems ready for his redemption arc as well. As for Logan, this guy represents the best of what I believe this division is about. I don't want to see Classic become just bodybuilding with a weight cap. That's why, even though Mike Sommerfeld is objectively the best bodybuilder here, he's the least Classic one. I told you in the title that my prediction is not what you expect. So I'm having Mike and Ramon, the favorites in everybody's eyes, fighting for 2nd place, as I'm putting Logan Franklin in 1st. It's true that Ramon looks more classic than Mike, but still, if we want this division to represent something different, Logan is the answer. Now my prediction is just my opinion. I'm sure the judges will go with whoever brings the best bodybuilding package, probably Mike Sommerfeld. But Supersetman is different. That's why you guys stick around, because you know I'm not like the others. So my final prediction for Classic Physique at the 2025 Olympia is 1st, Logan Franklin 2nd, Mike Sommerfeld 3rd, Ramon Dino probably just slightly missing it again this year, 4th, Ruff Diesel. And that's my top 10 Classic Physique predictions for the 2025 Mr. Olympia. You might agree, you might disagree, but that's the fun of it. If you appreciate honest takes, even when they are controversial, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your own predictions in the comments. See you in the next one.